all right. It is time to get it on. Oh, I tell you what, man. Having the camera is cool and all, but sometimes it does some weird shit when it comes to focus and things like that. All right, so we're running a little bit late, about an hour late tonight. Later than we normally are. Headed to the gym. It is chest back day, and we're gonna get a heavy compound movement at the beginning. Pre-workout meal today was Rice Krispies, banana and honey. I had that about an hour and a half ago, which is a little longer than I like to ingest my food before I get to working out, but it is what it is. It is snowing, which is fucking weird. And, yeah, it is what it is. So, tonight will be heavy compound lift. Will be our bench press. We'll see if we can do more than we did last time on that. And move up in some gains. Make sure we're in progressive overload, and then yeah, just kind of ride it out, you know, and just get a really good workout in is going to be the goal tonight. So really looking forward to it. Let's see what else. Yeah, I don't have a lot. All right, so pre-workout, we did not have any caffeine tonight, and that was by design, kind of. So I'm wanting to get a little better sleep, and I want to get my sleep dialed in a little more. I think that's the one spot that I'm lacking right now, is my sleep, because I'll work out, I get done late at night. Usually it's about 11:30 midnight. Get home, eat a bite, lay down, and I just can't fall asleep until about 2 o'clock recently. Now, used to, I was falling asleep as soon as I got home, so I was able to get 7 hours of sleep because I don't get up until, what, 7:30, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6.5 hours of sleep. And a lot of times I would be asleep by 12:30. So that would be 7 hours of sleep. So 6.5, 7 hours of sleep. Which is, you know, not optimal, obviously, but it's okay. I'd like to get 8, 9 hours of sleep. So I think what we might do is push back the lifting a little bit, and just try to get done a little bit earlier so we can get our sleep in. Because, I mean, I just can't stress enough how important sleep is for growth and recovery. Now, I haven't had too much issues not getting the proper amount of sleep every single night, but I've also been cutting really hard and not aiming for growth. And now that we're in the bulk, we're aiming for growth. I think it would behoove us to dial in sleep and just get it where it needs to be so that we can optimize, you know, we can optimize our growth and our sleep. So that is something that I am going to be focusing on. Now, Friday and Saturdays, I get plenty of sleep because I'll sleep in and so on and so forth. And I've always kind of thought, well, I catch up on my sleep on the weekends, you know. But the more research I read, the more I've figured out that's kind of bullshit. You don't really, that doesn't really work that way. And, you know, I've kind of felt like it does, but the way I feel really doesn't matter. It's about what actually works. And is it optimal, right? So we just want to make sure we're optimizing everything we possibly can. And sleep is one of those things that's, pretty easy to optimize, right? Because as long as you're getting in to bed at the right time, you're probably going to be pretty okay falling asleep, or at least I will. Another thing I do, though, is I also, and it might be something I consider, shutting off the TV at night, which, I've always had trouble falling asleep without the TV on. Or maybe I'll set a timer on it, so like, okay, well, I'll fall asleep and then it turns itself off. Something like that. But I think not having the TV going for part of the night, I let it kind of turn itself off on its own. I bet it runs 3 or 4 hours before it turns itself off, which is like half my sleep cycle, right? So, and then also, maybe I will add in a sleep supplement to help knock me out when it's time to lay down and go to sleep. Let me know what you guys recommend sleep supplement wise, if y'all have tried any, if there's anything that you think I should try, anything that you feel like would be beneficial to me as far as just helping knock me out. Because that's my biggest issue, is if I lay down and I don't fall asleep within, let's say, 45 minutes, then I'm usually up for most of the night. And I'm like wired. It's weird. So I'd like to be asleep, as quickly as possible. And, melatonin, I have that, and I could take a shot of melatonin, this, that, and other, but I was watching some experts talk about melatonin and everything. They were saying, no, don't just take melatonin to help you with your sleep, because you need to take that like 4 hours before bed, and like there's all these rules and shit around it. So, I don't know if melatonin is necessarily what I need, or maybe I need something with other supplements in it and melatonin, right? So I don't know, just something to think about. But anyway, Gorilla Mind Sleep, something like that, was one I saw that was touted as something that's really beneficial, helps people, hit the rack. And then the other one, I don't know what the other one was. I guess just regular melatonin, but I'm sure there's a better stack that would help me with my sleep. So I don't know. We'll figure it out as we move forward. I'll keep everybody updated. I'm going to be real with you. I'm not going to bullshit you. I'm going to tell you what's going on and how it's going and what I'm doing. And I'm just going to lay it all out there. The good, the bad, and ugly. So that is the concern right now, though, is sleep optimization. Let's go in here and see if we can hit a PR on this bench press. That'd be sick. All right, next time I see y'all, we'll be bench pressing, and then we'll chat on the Jeep ride home. All right, we got 3 last time, so we need, hopefully, to hit 3 this time. Or more. So, more would be fucking a whole lot better. Sure. All right. Well, I hit the 5, but I got some fucking floaters. So, I don't know. It is what it is. Oh. Nice. All right, let's go. Hopefully we can get my back just felt like it was off center. So hopefully we can fix that.
Just think about it though. Get on. Pull the main back to the Greyhound. It's my first day out. He used to be the brick man. He doing burpees now. I ain't never kicked the dope. See, learn me how I wake up and go get me some chicken like Thursday child. Been a long time coming. It was quick though. 60 months in the feds. It wasn't shit though. Louis 10 spots a whole bunch of trish. That's the same show. I'm the same shit, bro. Keep squeezing till the coupe gone. See, you got an 8, I got an 8 shit. That's a brick roll. I dropped 100 pints in jail. You got ass so. They ain't no. Water with that glitter on my socks, kid ain't checking me. $2,000 for a verse, you wanna pay the fee. I'm in Houston with my rocket, double cup and lean. Know I'm pushing P, she said I'm pushing, but I'm holding me. I want her sneaking in, won't get me dropped, cause we can never live. Feeling really keep the rest like that is for the streets. Niggas can't compete, the last double fucking thing. Trap home G, remember sweating my keys. Never like it, I'm in heat. Fuck around, every time I'm there, who else I'm trying to be. Run up on me, thinking I'm Tyler Perry, my DNA is free. Still got to see the pussy, nigga, little boy, nigga gone. Niggas ain't smoke, man, showing me. I be fucking around here while I'm fucking me straight. While I make a play, I'm up on the train. I hope you don't play, I'm give a fire. So we put it on the big of some I was sponsored the lights in a minute ago. I said, I'm chopping on spot like it's home. I'm going to restaurant. People want to get that feather and silicone. Chicken meat, let's be top on the video. I think that he said, you can answer me. Nigga, I'm free, I'm going to get the pussy, nigga, trying to hit me.
Woo. Good Lord. Starting to lose a little ab definition. Whew. Feel like we're losing a little bit of veinage. We ain't even got the bulk started real good yet. But that's what it takes. We gotta lose definition so we can gain definition. All right, great workout. And I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. Really good workout. Why not a 10 out of 10? I don't know. I don't even know if I got a reason not to give it a 10 out of 10. But we're going with 9 out of 10. I do feel like the chest pump was pretty good, but I don't know. I think it's a little bit better when you get some fly movements in there. Last chest day was a purely fly day, so I didn't want to do fly movements. I wanted a purely push day, and you know, that's what I did. So it was good. We hit PR on our first set. We was trying to go for 3. We hit 5. I'm like, man, could I have hit 6? You know, I've had a spotter and I went one more maybe, but that's the thing about doing bench press without a spotter or anything is, you know, you kind of want to stop right before failure. You want to get that 1 rep before failure, and you want to stop there. So yeah, that was that's the trick to that. So anyway, we did good. But then we did the dumbbell press. That felt really good. Then I did the I guess it's like I guess you would call it a machine press. I really like it because you get a really good stretch with it, but I utilized it more for a pump, to get more pump focused. And I went up in weight on everything that I did today. I also went up in weight on pull downs and rows and pullovers. So everything was a great day. The biggest thing I had was when I did that first set, and I did that 185 for 5. I had floaters just like all over the damn place. Just little, I don't know how you would explain it, just little bursts of light just everywhere. And I got a little nervous from that. And so I kind of dialed back the intensity just a little bit on the other bench presses. Maybe I could have gone a little bit further to failure on those, but I don't know. Who knows? I was pretty damn close. I was definitely 1 to 2 reps away from failure on everything tonight. But I just always get nervous going to complete failure on bench press. Now on dumbbell press, we got complete failure. On the machine press, we got complete failure. Everything else, we got complete failure on. So I don't feel so bad, you know, being 1 rep away from failure on the bench press, honestly. But we saw that we progressively overloaded, which is exactly what we're looking to do. We're getting stronger. We got stronger in squats. We got stronger in bench. So yeah, I mean, everything is on track. Everything's moving in the right direction. The bulk has really been beneficial. I do think we're starting to lose a little bit of definition, which, you know, we're going to see that. I have been, I noticed that I'm like gaining 3.5 pounds per week right now. And I am supposedly eating at maintenance. Definitely do not feel like I'm at maintenance because I keep gaining and gaining. So I think that maybe, I don't know, maybe I just can't eat as much as other people can, or what I should be able to, or whatever. But it seems to me that when I eat at what is every TDE calculator, every online calculator, everything puts me around the same spot maintenance wise. But it seems like when I eat at that, and it's like, I don't know, it's like 3,200, 3,100, something like that. When I eat at that rate, I gain weight like crazy, even with my cardio, even with my weightlifting. And I'm doing intense weightlifting sessions. I mean, we're talking 1.5 to 2 hour sessions, 1,000 calories burned weightlifting session. We're talking, you know, 30 minutes on the treadmill, 250, 300 calories on that every single time. So, like, we should be able to eat quite a bit of food. But it's not playing out that way for me. So, I don't know. We'll see. I'm utilizing macro factor, trying to trust the process with it. And, you know, letting it adjust everything and so on and so forth, trying to keep me in maintenance or whatnot. And, you know, we're just going to keep on keeping on with that and see where it takes us. We are going to go, you know, through this week, next week, and then on the 1st, what is that, April? We're going to go into the full-on bulk. So that means I'm going to switch. Right now I have it in macro factor. I'm going to be at maintenance, a maintenance level. And I'm going to switch from maintenance to bulk in macro factor. And so we will see. We'll see what it does. Hopefully, you know, it has more data. It's better able to dial us in to where we need to be. But I really don't want to be bulking more than 0.5 pounds per week, honestly. I don't want to gain more than 0.5 pounds per week. In fact, if I'm gaining 0.5 pounds in fat and 0.5 pounds in muscle, and I'm going up 1 pound a week in weight, but it's mainly muscle, I'm okay with that, right? So, and that's my thing is, I don't know, like, am I just putting on that much muscle? I don't think I would be. It's possible. You know, I had in the past worked out a lot, and I was a little bigger, a little bit more in shape than I am now. Am I just getting muscle memory? Am I just building that muscle back on really fast and it's just making me weigh more? You know, that's a possibility. But, you know, I was working out in a calorie deficit for a year and a half. You would think I would have recovered all that muscle memory during that time, but maybe because I was in a calorie deficit, I wasn't able to. So, you know, there's a lot of factors, a lot of things to think about here. And, you know, I think we just got to let it play out and see where it all goes, what it takes us to, you know, and whatever happens is what's going to happen. So, you know, if you're following along and you're enjoying it, thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate everybody watching the videos. I appreciate everybody following along. Appreciate all the positive feedback I'm getting. A lot of folks who are really enjoying everything, and I just really appreciate you guys. Don't be afraid to comment. You know, boost the algorithm a little bit for me. Help me out a little bit. And you know, I think we hit what, 60 subscribers to the channel. So thank everybody that subscribed. I really appreciate it. You know, y'all, I couldn't imagine there was going to be 60 people that want to follow along, and I appreciate that there are. And you know, it seems like we're climbing more and more here lately, which is really cool. And I guess we'll just ride this thing out as far as we can take it, and just see, you know, just see what happens and where it gets us. So, who knows? Who knows? I guess the sky's the limit. But I'm just going to keep doing this content. I'm just going to keep with this and keep it this style. I like it, and it's convenient, and I feel like it's raw, and it just really gives you an insight to my entire process, all my thoughts. You get to see all the workouts, all the sets, you know, and yeah, I just think that it's, you know, something that is, hell, I don't even know what I was trying to say. I lost my train of thought. I'm sorry. Anyway, and if there's anybody watching this thinking about getting in the gym, you know, do it. Get in the gym. Go get your fucking Planet Fitness card or whatever and start working out. You know, you might be better off with an Anytime Fitness card, honestly. And, you know, the thing about Anytime, it's right there, right? You can go any damn time. And I think that's so convenient. I can't imagine having a gym that's not open 24 hours after having a 24-hour gym. And the gym I go to is not in Anytime. It's a local gym, but I think if I was going to switch, that's probably what I would switch to, honestly. Anyway, y'all have a wonderful night. If anybody is obese, looking to get in shape, looking to do what I did, you can go to my link tree in the description, and I got the whole workout lined out for you. I got the whole program lined out for you, and you can follow that, and you can get there yourself. The biggest thing I would say is it's a fucking beast of a program, and it's a lot of hard work, and it's for people that want to go from obese to bodybuilder, right? It's not just a weight loss program. So if you're interested in, you know, going from obese to bodybuilder, it's there for you. And it's you know, it works. It's good. All right, I will talk to you guys later. Dominate every single thing you do inside and outside the gym.